So imagine this, you pull out some leads for cold outreach from a few databases, you start sending emails, and you realize that half of them are irrelevant. Today I'll show you how you can automatically score leads and filter out the irrelevant ones in N8N by using FireCrawl and GPT. Pull out your chef's knives and let's start cooking. To make this guide more realistic, let's say we're a dental supplies business and we have a list of leads in this Google Sheet that we want to score from 0 to 10. 0 would be completely irrelevant and 10 would be a perfect lead for us. So in this N8N workflow that I'm going to go through today, we'll first take the list of leads from Google Sheets. Then we're going to go through each one of them and scrape their homepage. Then we're going to feed the homepage's content into GPT and have it score the lead. And lastly, we're going to update the Google Sheet with the lead score and the comment. So let's go through this step by step in N8N. So to start off, let's read out the rows from Google Sheets. So let's add a Google Sheets node. From here, let's select Get Rows in Sheet. We'll select the document, which is Dental Clinics Lead Scoring, and we'll select the sheet, which is Leads. And here we'll add a simple filter to filter out the leads that have already been scored. So score is going to be equal to an empty value. Let's execute the step. And here we got our leads that haven't been scored yet. Now let's continue by adding a limit node. Just for testing purposes, let's limit it to one result at a time. So execute step. Here we have just the first row that was returned from Google Sheets. Now we'll need to scrape the home page of the leads website. And now you might be asking, why only the home page? There might be other pages that contain relevant information for the lead scoring. Maybe the home page is empty or just contains very shallow information. But in practice, from many of my projects, I would say that the home page is usually enough to get a sense of how relevant the lead is. And here it's totally up to you. You can set up an agent that maybe picks the pages that are relevant. You can set up some algorithm based on maybe keywords or the URL. I don't know. There's many options to scrape the entire website. You can even crawl the entire website with FireCrawl. It doesn't really matter, but just in practice, usually the homepage is enough. So we'll do so by using a FireCrawl node. And FireCrawl is a really cool tool, a really cool scraping tool that handles proxies, content parsing, and many of the other nuances for you. So we'll use FireCrawl. We'll pick scrape a URL and get its content. Here we already have the credentials set up, but if you haven't set up FireCrawl yet, sign up for it. I'll leave the link in the description. Here, instead of the default URL, which is just FireCrawl's homepage, we'll drag and drop our leads homepage or homepage URL. And here we'll add a scraping option to add or to return the content in Markdown. So add a format of type Markdown. Here we'll leave only main content selected, since we only need the main content. We're not really interested in the header, footer, or some other irrelevant HTML. Here the timeout of 30 seconds is okay. We'll use the basic proxy. Most of the websites won't be bot protected, so that's just going to be fine. And let's execute the step and see what we get. Yeah, nice. So in this case, we got the content, so let's move further. In this video, I won't cover in-depth error handling, but do know that in a production system, you would obviously need that. In this case, just for the sake of the example, we'll add a simple if block. Here we'll check if the returned object contains the Markdown property, and we'll also check if the Markdown string is not empty to check for empty home pages, basically. So we'll execute step and we see that we get that one result because obviously the Markdown returned was okay. And now for the fun part, we'll actually score the leads using AI. So let's add an open AI node. Let's select message model. Let's select the correct credentials. Let's select a model. For this case, let's use GPT-5 Mini. It should do pretty well. And for the prompt, I have outlined the prompt in this Google Doc. It's not optimized or anything like that. It basically tells GPT to score the lead based on its website's homepage content from 0 to 10, and then return JSON with two properties, the lead score from 0 to 10, and a comment. And for the input, we'll add the website title and obviously the website content. So let's copy the prompt. Let's paste it in here into the prompt box. Let's click expression so we can add the properties. And here we'll add the title. Here it is. Let's drag and drop the title. And we'll also add the content, which is up here. Let's drag and drop the Markdown content. So this should be it. Let's also select output content as JSON, so it would be structured. And yeah, let's run it. Execute step. And we got our results. So for the results, in this case, we only have a lead score of 1. And that makes perfect sense because, as GPT comments itself, this is an online dental supply reseller, not a clinic, offering many of the same products we sell. Name suggests New Jersey, outside of our New York only clinic customer target. Low fit as a sales lead. So yeah, that's perfect. Let's continue. So we got the lead score from GPT. Now we just have to update the Google Sheets with the lead score and the comment. So let's add a Google Sheet node. Here, let's select append or update row in Sheet. So if it already exists, and in this case, it already exists, the lead itself, we just need to update the lead score and comment columns. So let's select that. Here, let's select the document as dental clinics lead scoring. Let's select the sheet to be leads. Now we'll map each column manually since the column names differ from what we have in the results, and we'll match it on the URL. So let's select the URL, which is going to be from this limit node. We'll drag and drop it. Then we'll select the name of the clinic, which is the same as it was. And for the score and comment, we'll drag and drop the lead score from GPT's result, and we'll also drag and drop the comment from GPT's result. And so in this case, everything should be fine. Let's execute step. And let's check Google Sheets. And here we go. It got updated with the lead score of 1 and with the appropriate comment as well. Now, for the sake of our very simplistic error handling, let's copy this Google Sheets node and attach it to this false branch of the if statement, where we filtered out the pages that were empty or the pages that perhaps might have errored out. So in this case, everything else stays the same, but here for the score, we'll leave NA, and for the comment, we'll also leave NA. So the next time that this script runs, it won't take this lead anymore because the last time it ran, it couldn't scrape the website. So perhaps we should check it manually or something else. So let's just leave NA. Now to execute step, it's obviously not gonna run with anything because we didn't have any page that errored out. Now let's see how it runs on the remaining leads. So let's change this limit max items property to free, and let's just run the entire workflow. And perfect, we got the results. So let's see what we have in Google Sheets. Nice, we have these 3 leads scored. 2 of them got scored on 9. And the last one got scored 0. So let's see what the comments say. So for example, for Sky Dental, we have high relevance, New York-based dental clinic, yada yada. For Midtown Dental Care Associates, we have multi-specialty dental practice located in Midtown Manhattan, New York. Also very relevant, so that makes sense that it got scored 9. And here for a sawmill, Burdell Sawmill, we have 0 because it's obviously irrelevant. And the comment says not relevant. Burdell Sawmill is a Texas lumber sawmill business, etc., etc. So yeah, it looks great. This is just one of the many workflows that you can automate with FireCrawl and GPT. In the upcoming days, I'll be posting more videos like this, showcasing what you can automate with FireCrawl, GPT, and many other tools in N8N. But in the meantime, go play around with FireCrawl. It's an amazing tool. Go plug it up with GPT and see what you can automate.